YouTube, it's DruStew. Hey, welcome back. This is our second session of me heading for Mike Beers. And today I'm riding Cash, the black horse, roping with a nitro head rope, a super soft nitro from Cactus. Here's our first run, and I do this a lot on this steer. The things that we're going to be looking for, we'll try to pick out one good thing and one bad thing. I roped the steer's horns pretty good, but I had that little bit of belly in the rope right there. And that steer steps to me, and I don't always just snap it on and get it tight. Here's our second cow. Rope him good, step my horse over there pretty well. I don't shape that steer up. He gets kind of heavy for Mike right there, but see right here coming out of the box. Head loop goes on good. Mike's coming in. I just kind of leave that steer for him. Could have kind of maybe moved him a little bit more. This little red steer tries a little bit. I throw 2 coils at that steer and snap it on, but do not give the best handle. Thank goodness I had Mike behind me. This steer comes out and really tries to the right. See, I throw a couple coils at him. It goes on good, but because that steer was stepping to the right, I could have really pulled him away from Mike right there. This little steer is a good steer right here. What I don't like about this run is I don't get my rope up very good coming out of the box. You'll see here I kind of wait and pack my rope. I have a throw, I have a throw, I have a throw. Packed my rope a little longer than I'd like to have right there. But that steer shapes up good. Mike comes around and gets him. This little steer right here starts slow and just kind of lopes out there. Another deal, I don't get my rope up real fast. And guys, when you're coming out of the box, one of the most important things you got to do, and one thing that I really, really need to work on, is getting those first swings right down at my target. You'll see my first swing is kind of up, and then I got to bring my rope down. Now that steer, oftentimes he gets me because he tips his right horn. If you watch that video from the other day, I throw my rope right over this steer's head. The excuse was I hit the GoPro, which I did, but I still should never miss that right horn on that video the other day. Here's a white steer. This is a good cow, kind of the type you want to draw at a rodeo, and I still kind of give Mike a bad handle right there. Come out, I get my swing down a little better on this one, 2 swings. Head loop goes on pretty well. And then I just kind of switch him for Mike right there. And he gets him right there, gives his rope back. This little red steer is going to try a little bit, just kind of lope out there. I was working on my horse right there, making him run up because I'd reached on a few. So you'll see me right here. I come out. I pick my rope up late. And it looks like I'm going to throw right here, but I take one more swing and really work on my horse. Get him up there, short rope, and that's really what we're trying to work on, is getting those steers on a short rope and handling them the best we can. See what I do here on this one. I think I wave this one off. Come out here, and I told Mike, I said, man, that's the roll I'd like to have at every one of them, and he said, well, it wasn't that great a roll because you waved it off, so let's see why I waved it off right here. Steer starts pretty good. I come out. I'm not as wide as I'd like to be. I guess I widen out right there after my throw, but you know, sometimes you're just going to wave one off, maybe not enough tip down there to get your curl, snap it tight around those horns. This black steer comes out, really waits for me. Just get him on a nice short rope. Mike comes around and ropes the dog out of him right there. Just a good run. See my horse, it's about time to score some on Cash, and I think what happens here is I score a couple off camera. And we've been healing on Cash, haven't been scoring a lot on him heading, so he just kind of gets where he's leaving, not real flat. Yeah, I scored a few, and that's where right there, he scores like a shot dog, leaves really flat. You headers, having a head horse, especially if you're trying to rope fast, having him sit there, look how he just sits there and then leaves really flat, that makes all the difference in the world. This steer comes right into me. I get a hold of his head fast. Mike comes around and ropes him really clean. I think just pulled a leg there right at the end. So now Cash is back to scoring real good. Come out, make a good run on this one. Short, tight rope. I think slipped a leg right there. Watch it again right here. On this run, we were practicing the Missoula, Montana Pro Rodeos coming up on Thursday, and so we ran these ones just kind of the same deal like we'd be at Missoula. See him about hip to the pin, get out there, and Mike comes around. Thought he had him right there and just pulled a leg just at the last minute. So we're going to finish up on another good run. Just kind of did the same deal right there. We'll watch it again in slow-mo. Once again, ropers, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Tell your friends about it, about the DruStew videos, and the whole goal is just to help you with your team roping. Have a good one, everybody.